Hey, hey, how do you do? I am back. I am awesome. I also am Brandon Gordon Gab of GabGames.com. And this is Dead by Motherfucking Daylight. Switch out the key. Finally, Final Fantasy 15 is done downloading. I have the definitive edition, so I got about everything. Got the Royal edition, so I got everything, including Comrades. I could have swore I had episode Arden too. Cause I remember playing as Arden. And as Arden, he was going around taking out the guards. Prompto is like a Metal Gear Solid S type of thing. Alicia Clark, I love you, baby. I think she's pretty. She got, there's something about her I just like. I don't know. Just crazy. Yeah, beautiful. I plan on staying healthy. I don't plan on going that hard. I do plan on going hard. Maybe one day somebody look at me like, why he going that hard? Exercising. I don't give a fuck about your goal, buddy. You shouldn't be able to get a sex change though until You shouldn't be able to get a sex change until you lose your virginity. Guys, like, my goal is to what you call it? My goal is to make it illegal for children to have a sex change in all 50 states. And I didn't know, kids' sex offended you that much. Interests you that much, buddy. What's up, boo? So, what's a pretty lady like you doing in a place like this? Yeah, my shit almost done downloaded. There was an episode already. I had it all. I gotta show I even streamed it. Let's go through my library. I just haven't finished it yet. So many games. Apex Legends took my attention. Like, I like this game. It's atmosphere. It's crazy. Something about the atmosphere just makes me want to talk. It's my truth serum at the moment. Tell the truth. Bitches ain't shit. Like that motherfucker. Thought they were supposed to give it 20% speed rate. I guess that was kind of bad. Kind of. So, this stream is rated TV and a mature audience because I curse, say things like fuck, shit, damn, and bitch, and no telling where the conversation might go. That just popped in my head because porn just popped in my head. Gotta love that porn. Yeah, corn. I'm an adult. Protected by freedom of speech. This stream is not made for kids. So I'm allowed to say, I don't have to be Disney-fied to shit. Not getting paid to Disney-fied to shit. Fuck you, pay me. Have to get paid to Disney-fy it if you want Disney. I'll make a fucking musical out this bitch. This is Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home. Somebody's trying to kill all of us. So, in this town, we complete these generators to power the door and escape with our ass. Something like that, right? So, conversation. Right. What do we talk about? Talk about anything we want to talk about, which I want to talk about. Let's see. Find something that triggered me we could talk about. Now, you know what grinds my gears? Goats. What's up with goats? No, better yet, donkeys. What's up with donkeys? They're not a horse. They're not a mule. What are they? Some crazy half-breed. Like, donkeys are crazy because donkeys can't breed themselves. You have to cross a horse and a mule to get a donkey. But donkeys themselves can't reproduce. That's weird. What's up, baby? Want to see my big floppy donkey dick? Now you bullshit. You want to find out? Drop it. Drop them draws. I'd be amazed at how often women tell me that. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. So I hope we escape this place with our lives. And I don't want to wait for the morning to be sober. Oh, be careful, baby. Nice leg. She got some eyes on her. Grown ass man can't help but love the woman, a woman's body. Sometimes I told myself, get out of here, you pervert. Oh, that's a big motherfucker. Just because. Shape. Form. You ever caught yourself looking at an ass? You're like, oh, should not have been looking at that ass. Not intentional. It's just a nice ass. It's who the ass is attached to. Like, I even caught myself one time, like, damn, that motherfucker thick. Turned around. What you say, sir? Like, oh, my bad, buddy. Oh. I had a guy at work the other day tell me I'm handsome. Like, excuse me, sir. I just wanted to tell you, you're very nice looking. And I knew it was coming. Because he was eyeing me. I'm like, oh, this weirdo. And he wasn't a weirdo because he was carrying a purse. He's a weirdo because he was eyeing me. Like, I just want to tell you, you look very nice. Thank you. He came back in the store the next day, too. I'm like, oh my gosh. Trying to get me. They are trying to get me. They don't have the option to vote anymore. I noticed that the past few days. I am a handsome guy. I try to be handsome. I try to dress nice. I try to carry myself appropriately. No, people recognize fine shit when they see fine shit. I can find shit. You know, it is what it is. What I'm gonna do? Beat him up? He ain't make no pass on me. He ain't try to grab my nuts or nothing. So well, thank you, sir. I try. Oh, we got cheaters. Right. Some people get offended. I mean, yeah, that's cheating. Yeah, people get offended. You can't get offended at somebody finding you attractive unless you walk out the house not trying to look attractive. I try to look at least semi handsome and semi approachable. Like I would hope a motherfucker wouldn't be intimidated approaching me, women or guy. I don't want a person to be like, oh no, he looked like he might kill me. Because I want to be approachable. Although I may not be a people person, I still want to be approachable. So, that's it. It was crazy. Flattered. Little. Like you know. Like like it's good to hear a compliment. You know, silver lining, I got a compliment. Like the bad though, it ain't from who I wanted. Sometimes it'd be crazy. Sometimes the women would be circling like vultures. Circle like fucking vultures. All I gotta do is play dead. Haddonfield it is. Strode Real Estate. Taking us to Haddonfield. Home of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. So, life, you know. I've had a decent one so far. I would like to, I guess we're not in Haddonfield. Like to have an even better one. Find me a good woman. Just walk. You don't have to run. Walking doesn't leave a trail. You duck when you want to lose line of sight. Well, when you want to lose line of sight. People want to see me so bad. You know what I hate? When somebody try to compare me to somebody else because they don't like to see me succeed. Like, that's a big problem for me. Like, I don't have to be doing anything bad. I don't even have to be doing nothing good. Because it's me, like, you know who you should be like? You should be more like that guy. Like, I'm glad that guy is on your mind. My brother tried to do that the other day. Tried to compare me to my cousin. I'm like, oh, okay. That's cool. You should be like him. I'm like, you should mind your fucking business. But I'm tired of fighting my brother. Fighting him, Jack. I'm tired of fighting. That's kid shit. I've grown up, I've matured. Just waiting on you to catch up, little bro. You know, people look at you a certain way. I'm like, you gonna learn. You know? Well, you know, your cousin's doing this, your cousin's doing that. Yeah? I don't give a damn. Yeah. He might make more money than me, but I have a higher position. You know? Like, as far as accomplishments, I still got a whole kid. You know? You haven't accomplished fatherhood yet. My position is higher than yours. Like, to actually compare, I got a lot I could stand on. Right, to compare accomplishments. Right, nigga, I got a whole, I'm not 40 yet, and I got a whole 16-year-old daughter this year. And I'm a good dad. Right, like my job title was high. You know? I got a whole 60-year-old daughter. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, I don't, money isn't my statue. You know, that's not my bar. Money don't mean shit to me. Money don't change character. Like, yeah, he's actually a great person, don't get me wrong. Last time I checked, he was a good person. But that was last time I checked. You know. He ain't got no kids. I don't see him with pictures of his family. You know, him and his sister don't really kick it, I guess. Like, you know, to be like, oh, motherfuckers just got it together. for me to be like, oh, like I said, right now, my job and my focus is on my homework. Spread the TVMA, mature adults, mature audience. Mature enough to understand it's not an attack on the person. It's just how what a person said made me feel attacked. Mature audience, because the person said it to try to make me feel lower. You know, you're not qualified enough. Whatever you say, buddy. Right now, I'm working on my management experience. I'm almost a year in. Technically, after my year, 2 years would be ideal. But after a year, I don't really have I could start any position I look for. Don't have to be less than management. No matter where I go. I don't have to accept anything less than management. So bang bang. And that's not even adding on to my repertoire. You know, said I could add on certificates and shit like this to be like, huh? I don't have to accept anything less than management. I don't have to know what you know. I just need to know how to manage a group of people. Phil Jackson don't gotta play basketball. Pat Riley don't gotta play basketball. They just manage. Owner of the NBA teams never in their life had to play basketball. They just manage. You know? Valet driver don't have to own a Corvette to drive a Corvette. Give me the keys to the door and the safe. But yeah, that triggered me. So, like, really? Interesting. And tell me when was the last time you hung with him again? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Ain't no life, ain't no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Love yours. So I've been doing my homework. Working on my relationship with my brothers. With my mother. With my daughter. Taking care of the household. Here's my money. What else needs to be done? Here, I don't know how to do that, but here's some money. I might be able to do that, but here's some money. You know, not just money, time too. Like, trying to convince my kids to stay this summer, or at least a week or so. Like this week, I want her to stay this week. She's like, I'm cool, Dad. Which I get, because she broke her TV, so she's just really operating off her laptop. Because she don't want my TV. I'm like, you want to use my TV? You want to use the game system? She's like, nah, I'm cool. Back up off me, old man. I'm like, cool, baby, cool. You know? But trying to get her to stay at least a week with me. She stayed the extra night. She's like, I'll stay tonight. Yay! No, it's just signs that I'm doing something good. You know, she's not forced to come here. You know, I don't have to force her. Her mother don't have to force her. She wants to. There's been times I'm like, hey, don't you want to stay home with your mama this weekend? She's like, no. I got my shit packed and ready. What time are you going to be here? And that's just because I do my homework. Take care of the home. Past 10 years. What are we in 2025? Next year will be 10 years. The past 9 years, I've been focusing on home and myself. So, it's just my mindset, the maturity I've went through, you know. Like, the baby brother on my mother's side, he was here today. Mother asked him to look at the washer. He like, you used to fix shit, referring to all the computers and shit. And, you know, you used to fix shit. What happened? Like, I don't got money to replace shit if shit is fixed. You know? I don't want to fuck it up more. Be like, all we had to do was this, and now all of a sudden I fucked it up more. You know? You gotta actually call somebody, look at it like, well, it would have been this, but some asshole did this. You know? It's like cooking. I never made gumbo. I always wanted to make gumbo. But I never made gumbo because gumbo is an expensive meal to cook. Italian sausages, the seafood, and all that shit. That shit's expensive to be fucking up some gumbo. I don't got money to be wasting. You know? So it's kind of like that why I don't do certain things around the house. I'm like, nope. Don't ask me. Here's some money. Throw it at your ass. I ain't got it today. Wait till next pay period. I got you. Had to hit them with the same shit they used to tell me when I was younger. Like, not today. Wait till I get paid. You was a bitch. You was born a bitch. The T virus made you a super bitch. And you gonna die a super duper bitch. You got a problem? A little closer. Bitch. Weird. So yeah, he like, why you ain't do it? I'm like, look, I live here. I can't afford to be fucking shit up more than what it is. I put that on you. You fuck it up. We went down there. He's like, what could it be? I'm like, it's more than likely this. Just common sense would say that this is the problem. I just don't want to touch it. Personally. Because I don't have the money to fix it. I live here. And let her get somebody else to look at it. They fuck it up. It ain't my fault. Told me that in front of my mama. I'm like, no, it's not that I can't, not that I don't have an idea, I'm just afraid to. Like, more than likely it's the drain, whatever it is, the drain is locked. There was a sock in there. Then there were screws and pennies. Like, it works now, though. The washer. So I helped them take off a piece. He looked at it and got it fixed. I'm like, when did this become a group project? Man, shut up and hold that for me. You know, he's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just certain things I don't fuck with. No, I can't do the negativity. I can't do the egos. I think we all got egos. You know, I think bumping your chest and slinging your dick around is what makes you a man, or you can miss me with that. Being able to have tough conversations without throwing hands sometimes is what makes you a man. Being able to ask the questions, to discuss shit, is what makes you a man. For example, to be able to talk about bitches, right, and riches, all this shit. Like, you can't tell me, like, I'm rich, bitch. Then I'm like, shit, I want to be rich too. But you can't tell me how you made your money. You know? Like, shit like that is weird to me. You know what I mean? Like, you can't flex money. For me, you can't flex money and not be able to put a person on. Or to be able to be like, here's how I did it. You know, if you can't tell the motherfucker, here's how I did it, then, you know, you kind of lucked up into it, the way I see it. Because you can't duplicate it. Heard motherfuckers saying they made hoe. You made a hoe. Okay, so make another hoe. Can't make another hoe. Because you didn't make hoe. Niggas wasn't playing their day roles, so I had to split like Ben and J-Lo. You know? Like, I could show a motherfucker how to play Dead by Daylight. I give motherfucker hints and tips on how to control your car in Need for Speed Underground. Because this is shit I do. A game. I give a motherfucker tips and tricks to improve. But just to talk, that's another thing. You know, I work hard. I set myself up. Yes, I know. Like, I'm a businessman. I own 4 businesses. I do. Not including the website, gabgames.com. Talk about it. Right now it takes you to Scream, Here Comes Chucky. But I have Gab Games, Gab Games Entertainment, Gab Games Shop, and Gab Games the General Store. One is the soft Gab Games, spelled Gab and then Games, is the software development company. Then Gab Games is one word, is the general store or a general business. Gab Games Shop is the online store, and Gab Games Entertainment is the entertainment company I created. They're all legit LLCs with EINs and everything. So to say I don't have the tools, that sounds like Stranger Things thing. I don't have the proper stuff. It's just false. I just don't have the proper backing. But to be like my utility belt, my dual belt, it's equipped. I just don't have the proper backing. For businesses and the website. I want to add 2 more. I've just been lazy. There's 2 more technically I want to add to the Gab Games family. I can't tell you the names yet. I gotta wait till I get them settled. Once I officially get the EIN, stop busting out. So yeah. The stuff to make my program, I actually bought. So there's that also. Because I have ambitions and I have dreams. And in order to make the product, in order to sell, raw motherfucker, you know, I had to buy the materials. I bought the materials a while ago. Just to be like, here, don't make it obvious. But I bought the materials a while ago. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Haunting. Ain't it? Partially and partially not why I'm here. I was pushed around after I came back to the country. I left the country at 19. I moved back just before my 21st birthday. When I came back, mother, my brother, and her boyfriend moved into this house. So, boyfriend didn't like me. Oldest son back. Like, hell no. My house. Did a lot of fuck shit to try to get me out the house. Because he did all that fuck shit to get me out the house, it really did stunt my growth, because the fuck shit is all like, it's fuck shit. It just is what it is. It's fuck shit. My house. You know? Did bullshit to try to get me out the house. And it just is what it is. I wouldn't have had my growth stunted if I was actually able to grow. Motherfuckers tried to, you know, nip it in the bud shit. Like, oh, right. Clip my growth. Motherfuckers can't say it's a lie. Like, nigga, that's the reason you moved out. And I went to go live with our granny. Because you like, this nigga's on some fuck shit. but we didn't have funds to help out financially. So when it comes to the choice, you know, we're not contributing. Alright, you move past it like it's some fuck shit going on here. And that's what happened. Some motherfuckers put me in a position where, you know, it wasn't ideal for me. Ended up bouncing here, bouncing there. Finally landed at my daughter's mother's house, where I knocked her out. So now I'm 22 with a kid. Already strapped for cash. My shit. Find a way. Because for some reason it's easier for motherfuckers to get rid of their kids than it is to actually want help. Right, like y'all niggas broke anyway. So, just, my life wasn't easy. Shit didn't get better till I turned about 30. So for 10 years, my life was shit. I ain't gonna say shit, but it wasn't the greatest. I told you. So for about 10 years, my life, no, almost 10 years. I'm 30, I'll be 38 this year. But from 20 to about 30, it was a very trying time. So, past 8 years, I've been really working my ass off. Trying to do better, be better. Jump on my face, why don't you? Sorry, baby. I just try to do better, be better. Better person. More reliable person. Stronger person. You know? Better brother. Better dad. Better boyfriend. Hopefully a husband. Better worker. Like, this past 8 years, I really dedicated myself to that aspect of my life. You think I'm not gonna feel offended when a motherfucker try to compare me to somebody? when, even when it comes to the growth motherfucker's supposed to have, you didn't even necessarily have the growth, I don't think. But that's, I don't know. Can't say you haven't. Just to come at me. Start fighting. Overall, I can't complain. Best thing to happen to me was having a kid. Honestly, if I didn't have my daughter, my life probably would be a little worse. Because my daughter gave me something to work for, aspire for. Changed me as a person. I can't say it. She changed me as a person. It, becoming a father, changed me as a person. That's my baby. So then ended up with not just one, but two. I don't only have one biological, but then my cousin, my little cousin. She my kid. I claim her as mine. My daughter's the same age. Her mother died at a young age. Me and her mother were the same age. And she died in an unfortunate accident. And because her and my daughter are the same age, I'm like, she can hang here with us. I don't mind. So, she was about 4 or 5 when that happened. She is 14, 15 now. It's been 10 years. But she's been a big part of my life, too. So, if I could afford it, I'd have just bought me a 3-4 bedroom house and just been Mr. Mom, Mr. Dad. But I can't afford it, and that's what makes me feel bad. Because to be like the way I want to be there for these kids, to not have been able to be there that way, I'm like, that sucks. But we have had great times over this past 10 years. From movies to zoos to beaches to malls and motherfucking water parks and amusement parks and just a whole bunch of shit. One thing you can't tell me is I'm a bad dad. You could probably call me cheap sometimes. Maybe even broke. But you'll never be able to call me a bad dad. So, right now to be here at my mother's house, almost at 40. It's not necessarily bad, because I didn't move back in until 34, maybe 38. I'll be 38 this year. So no, I didn't move back in until 35, going on 36. For 16 years. 14, 15 years, yeah. Between 14 and 16. I was bouncing around from place to place. Living here, living there. You know, it got to the point where I ended up meeting like my neighbor, guy I used to rap with. His peoples used to still do. They renovate property. And I got a gig with that guy helping him. And then his boss, he liked me and my work ethic. And he like, hey, you know, I got a couple places that don't have people. They're vacant. You know, I could hook you up with a place or two to house it. But at one point, it just felt like I was, what you call those people? A squatter. I'm like, I'm not a squatter. I don't, you know. So, I'm like, I gotta make some money. Part of the stipulation of that, he was like, you can't work. You know. I'm like, nigga, you ain't paying me to house it. I gotta bring in some money. If you were paying me to house it, then it'd be different. But I got food. My daughter needs shit. Nigga, I need the bread. So I chose to say, fuck that. And I was working. That's when I started working at the temp agency. And then I started working 2 jobs. And, you know, money was just crazy and different. But, you know, money just started coming in a little bit more. Yeah, you ain't gotta, you can keep the place. Just ain't gotta work. Fuck you mean I ain't gotta work? I can't work. He ain't say you ain't gotta work. He said you can't work. Nah, nigga, I'm not a trap star. You know, I need shit. My daughter needs shit. Fuck you talking about? I can't bring in no bread. Telling me I can't work. Telling me I can't bring in no bread. Money makes this bitch go round. You not paying me to stay here. I appreciate it, sir. But fuck that. But it helped me. You know, all week I stay there. And then on the weekends I stay at my mother's house just so my daughter is a little bit more comfortable. You know, even took her a few places I was at. Like, hey, this is where I'm at. You know, just so you know what's going on with your dad. I'm over here. You know, want to know what I do. Stuff like that. And then on the weekends, like I said, because I have my daughter every weekend. Unless her mom keeps a bitch. I have my daughter every weekend. And that's why I don't have a woman. I don't go out. I work all week, I'm here all weekend. You know, then my daughter must have got the nerve to be mad when I do find a lady. when I do find a lady, like, you know, I want my daughter around that bitch. Like, bitch, ain't no telling what the fuck you do all weekend. It ain't my business. I don't act. That ain't my business. But I'm entitled to a life. Right? Like, you only get mad when I find somebody else. Bitch, you free all weekend. Ever since my daughter been 5. My daughter's 16. And what type of social life do you think I really have? Not that it's your business any fucking way. But I've been working through it. I've been getting through it. And I think I've been doing pretty good. Thank the Lord I only got one kid. Because bitches are. I ain't gonna say bitches. You know, hate talking down on women and let me get some coochie. But them bitches. Y'all wrap your legs and their legs around you. Y'all don't pull it out. And thank the Lord. I only got one. That's the only thing I could say. Thank the Lord I only got one. You know, even if I'm embarrassed by a bitch, like I've slept with a big bitch before. Excuse me, ladies. And again, sorry if you gave me some pussy. I'm sorry. It's not personal. As in, it's just language. It's colorful language. Right? I've slept with a big bitch before. Like, I am shamefaced. You know? But even if I were to have a kid by that person, I've been embarrassed. But you know, I take care of my kid. Long story short. You know, like my daughter's mother. Like, because of the way she treated me, technically I'm embarrassed that she's my kid's mother. But she is my kid's mother. So I give her the respect that she deserves for the most part. I try not to call her my baby mama. I try to call her my daughter's mother. things like that, because there is power in the tongue. Part of the way she got that gig, power of the tongue. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, I try. So, thankfully only got me. Cause I'm a good guy. No. So, so many bitches. So many ladies. Excuse my language, ladies again. You break up with them. I break up with them. Try to hit it with that. I'm pregnant, Brandon. Don't bullshit me. No. Talk to him another month. Like, oh, it was just gas. Hit me with that. I'm the child, Nordic. What happened? You can't be drinking. I thought you were a child. No, it was just a little bit of gas. Two had kids. I'm like, wait, time frame, time check. Hey, you. Mine. Hell no. I don't bullshit me. Because, you know, I take care of mine. I need mine in my life. One thing I pride myself is on being a good dad. I don't want to be like, I'm a good dad here, and then I got a child somewhere that's like, my dad don't take care of me. You know, I gotta be a good dad all around. I know. Positive. Take your ass on. Going once. Going twice. Shut up, fool. Go. You positive. Let me see that baby. Hold that baby up to the light. Two. Then there was one. She was like, "That's your baby, Brandon." Like, real word. Like, yeah. Then one night, this bitch let it all spill out. Gee, what if this baby ain't yours? When she just swear up and down, "Show baby, Brandon." It'd be fun. No, she's like, "It'll be funny if this baby ain't yours." Then I'm like, alright, you ain't shit, bitch. So, first thing we did was get old DNA test. Man, you are not the father. Because I'm not above it. You know, like I said, I want to be good dad. Pride myself on. Like, nope, not yours. I knew it, bitch. I kept that shit secret until she, until she had that baby. When I say secret, like the day she was going in labor. Who called me? Her mama called me, or her sister called me. Somebody called me. She could have been her. Like, she in the hospital. You know, who off the band. I'm like, cool, I'll be there. I was at the baby shower and everything. I'm like, cool, I'll be there. Hey, Mom. May I borrow your van for a second? This chick's having your grandbaby. I'm gonna go see if it's mine. I'll be back. She... What? Here. Nope. Got the DNA test. Not my baby. I remember the baby shower. The baby shower was crazy. You want to know how crazy the baby shower is? I go to the baby shower. And her dad, her uncles are all there. I'm already tense. So I'm like, this bitch sitting here lying. She might be lying. All this other shit. You know, real respectful though. Family's respectful. Respectful to the family. All that good shit. And I go out to go take a smoke. Get some air. Her dad and her fucking uncles are on the back porch. Yay me. No, actually I was just standing there minding my business. Her dad, like, hey, can I talk to you for a moment? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Walk to the back. Him and her uncles standing there. Questioning, and now he questioning the shit out of me. How y'all know each other? How long y'all known each other? We'll walk the bam. Like, we known each other since technically the 3rd grade, 2nd grade. Be like, were y'all together? Y'all just messing around. To be honest, we were just messing around. He like, right, he like, were y'all together? Y'all just messing around. I'm like, technically we were just messing around. You know, I'm not sure if the baby mine. She said the baby mine. Baby mine, I'll take care of the baby. But if not, deuces. You know, me and her ain't really like that. Not that we can't be, just to be like locked in like that. We ain't. And he like, I can't do nothing but respect that. You know? Everything says you're a stand-up guy. You know? But that's not even the craziest part. The whole time this nigga questioning me, I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, this nigga look fucking familiar. Where the fuck do I know this nigga from? Right? And I was dating this one chick. And we were supposed to go to Dave & Buster's that night. We didn't go to Dave & Buster's because they were closed for a private party. She like, I know a club around the corner. We go to a club. We walking up the stairs to the club, right? We at the door. Walking up the stairs. I hear Britney Spears fucking socks playing. She like, okay. Wait. I want to tell you something before we go in here. It's a gay club. Man, I don't give a fuck. You said drinks were on you. Because the Dave & Buster's experience was on me. You know, I was going to take her to Dave & Buster's. She like, drinks are on me. If you come to the club with me. Because you know I hate clubs. I don't do clubs. It's like, it's a gay club. I don't give a fuck. You said drinks were on you. You know? So, shit. We're in the club, and this guy starts hitting me. Why? It turned out that the girl who's like Brandon's having my baby, it was her dad. I bullshit you not. In there with a chick. You know, the chick and the chick I was with, they ended up making out, you know, they ended up making out on my lap. You know? And just, I'm not, like, it was attractive, but I'm not a people person. I you know, being out in large gatherings makes me uncomfortable. But anyway, she's like, I'll be back. Me and this bitch be back. I'm about to take this bitch down. Basically. Like, don't leave me. Let me go too. Can I watch? You know? But they go, they disappear. And all the time this motherfucker trying to pick me up. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Like, they seem to hit it off. Like, yeah, that's cool. I think that's neat. You know? Like, you want a shot? I still remember that shit. You know? Trying to rub his knee against mine and shit. Hold up, buddy. I don't need a shot that bad, but bring the shots on. Because I'm leaving with her anyway. I need a few shots. She wasn't ugly, but she wasn't the prettiest. And sometimes her attitude was just like, so I'm gonna need a shot or two before I fuck this bitch. That night she let me do butt stuff too. But that's a different story. That was her idea. She's like, you want to do butt stuff to me? Sure. You know, but like I said, the girl that ended up talking about she having my baby, it was her dad that was at the club that night. You know, because I'm looking at the nigga like, this nigga look familiar. I'm looking at her. It took me like 2 days. That's how much, like, it didn't mean shit to me. Because I'm secure in my masculinity. 100%. But I'm like, this nigga look familiar. You know? Like, this nigga look familiar the whole time. I'm like, oh, when they finally hit me, I'm like, this nigga from the club. Ah, shit. That's weird. To know that her and her dad tried to fuck me. And when you find shit, you just find shit though. Now your family wouldn't be all in my gene pool. I think her sister wanted to fuck me too. Her mama wasn't bad. I caught her side once or twice. I went to your family too. No homo. But that shit was nuts. I'm like, when it hit me, I'm like, oh shit! Oh, her dad tried to fuck me. That's the craziest shit to me. That shit is fucking nuts. That ain't nuts to nobody else. Imagine, ladies, you try to talk to a guy and his mom tries to sleep with you. That shit is fucking wild. You know? That shit is fucking wild. That shit is nuts. That shit nuts. I'm like, the whole time he questioning me though, I'm like, this nigga, he look fucking familiar. Where I know you from, nigga? Like, you know, he like, for some reason I just trust you. Yeah, I can know your secret. Probably the swingers. That's some other shit. So hell yeah. I'm like, hell no, that shit wild. That shit is the wildest shit ever. God damn, boo. You look like my ex, but she built like my ex. I mean, girl, she look better. God damn. She looks slightly better than my ex. Slightly. That shit nuts. I love you, boo. Justin Martin. I love her. She's so gorgeous. She everything. I love her, man. you I love. Use a little bit of my titties, but I like it. Okay, cool. That shit was nuts. But thankfully, I ain't got no more kids. At 40, I'll have an 18-year-old. I don't really want no more kids. Depending on who you are, I might accept a woman with kids. Body size matters too. Bad bitches. Wake the fuck up. Not just because I feel at 40 is a good time to regain my freedom from bitches. I say bitches because until I'm, for the rest of my life, technically, my daughter's mother kind of got me by the balls. Kind of. Once my daughter turns 18, she don't have any claim to my balls. If she keep messing with me, she's just on my balls. But right now, her she can't use pussy to control me. My daughter's old enough, she can't use my daughter to control me. The only thing she can use to try to hold over my head is child support. But, luckily for me, I do good as a dad. I do great as a dad. So is that a Klansman? Because things just look petty at some point. Ain't no point in just trying to feed a dead horse. I'm not trying to combat you for shit. Whatever you need help on, I'll try. I'm just not paying none of your bills, and I'm not putting food in your house. If you can't take control of that, then that might get hit. Because that's your responsibility as an adult. Take care of your house. chicken shit. Right, it's just your responsibility as an adult to take care of your house. Your bills and food on your table ain't my problem as a dad. You're like, your kid eats here. You can send my kid here. I might not make what she want to eat, but she's gonna eat. She's hungry. I need a roof over my head. So I work to make sure I keep a roof over my head. Without a car, and we're living with that at my mother's. My total bill is like $1,500 a month. Remember, that's living at my mother's house and not having a car. I work hard to make sure I have the security I need. I pay enough so that when it's time for me to hit these streets, I can afford to hit these streets. I can afford my own place. Maintain this for a few years if you like, security. Oh, bitch. So, yeah. So, it's just right. To be like, to make the move, I can make the move. But, as a grown man, that's not the smart move. Because now my mother needs help with the mortgage. It gives my daughter an extra stable place to be. No, plus it has its perks. Right. As a grown man right now, it just don't make sense to me. Not that it don't make sense, it just make more sense that this is where it's at. Because this is where the help is needed. So, be smart. Don't be a retard. just is what it is. Gotta be smart. Be like, I can't. I have multiple times. No. It's just smart. What's smart? I said, I made this decision 2 years ago. I'm like, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna need stability. Because I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not trying to keep bouncing around. I'm gonna be here, I need stability. You know, if I can't find stability here, ain't no point in even being here. I'm gonna need 4 years. 4 years. My daughter will be 18. She's going to college. I'm gonna need 4 years. My goal, keep it in my pants, be super dad, be 40-year-old virgin. Forty-year-old virgin. So it'll be 18. Figuring out if she want to go to college or not. You know, stuff like that. I told her 4 years after she graduates. 4 years after she graduates high school. She don't got to. But she got 4 years of being coddled. You know, 4 years of dad at least treating you like his little princess. The same 4 years you would get if you went to college. Because parents have a problem with pushing their kids out too soon. Say, oh, you're 18, get out of my house, get a job and get out of my house. Like, that was the problem I faced. Motherfuckers just like, oh, you know, you're 20, get out of my house. Just because my fucking boyfriend wanted to be out there. You know? But if I at 40 were to date a 20-year-old, you'd be like, that's a baby. You see the difference in mentality? I can't date a 20-year-old because a 20-year-old is a baby. What the fuck it looks like you kicking out a 20-year-old talking about go find out how to get it on your own. That's a baby. Not setting your kids up to win, if that's the case. So again, we can have the conversation of how old 20 is, right? If I want to fuck your 20-year-old daughter, are you too old for her? But it's not too old to kick a motherfucker outside to where the fuck they need somebody to take care of them. End up in my bed. But anyway, on that note, I'll be right back. Finish out the match. I gotta go take a poop. That's a huge bitch. Oh, with small titties. You so big with small titties, baby. So, I'm back. I am back. So, like I was saying, uh, 4 years after you graduate, if I kick your ass out or start making you pay bills. Four years, your college years. Only bill you gotta pay, your phone bill, and if you got a car, your insurance, which you plan on getting a car. Phone bill and insurance. Don't have to pay your car note. Don't have to pay rent. You know, learn how to feed yourself. Learn how to dress yourself. Get yourself your essentials. As dad, I can't speak for mom. That's how it works in my household. Yeah, it's just, I think that's what all kids should get. 4 years. Same 4 years of college. Because those 4 years are important to the developmental health of a person. Four years. Whether you go or not. Or baby. 4 years of baby. You know? Some people just send their kids out there 18, 20, 18. Just like they send their kids to college. College students have a better grasp on life because they're coddled a little bit more. Not because of the higher education. Because higher education is subjective. It's the experience they have in college. They go away, they get fucked, and they get turned out. And this is their new lifestyle that they will have. You know? Come back home, they got some rules. Then they go back out. Go explore. Like, you didn't bring nobody here at my house. But, right, like if this ain't that, but you can still, you know, dad's dad. One of those, oh, I don't gotta worry about it. My dad buys that for me, or my dad does that for me. My dad does that. That's the type of girl you're gonna have to worry about. What? That's just how it is. I told her that, I told my mom that, I told her mom that. Like, I'm letting motherfuckers know from way back when. Like, this is the plan. Just like I let my mother know. I'll say these motherfuckers. You know? No, like 4 years. You got me until I'm 40. 40. My daughter will be 18. She'll be going to college. You know, at 4 years, I'll be turning 40. She'll be turning 18. She'll be going to college. I get my own spot. You know, to take this change of life with my kid. You know, we both stepping into a new stage of life together. You know? So it's the perspective. It's a coming of age thing for both of us. It's not easy. You know? And, you know, I've just been keeping everybody updated on the plan. Here's the plan. Here's why I give you this much money a month. Because sometimes my mother like, it's a lot of money. Why are you giving me so much money? Because this money right here is what I need to survive out here. So when it comes time to make my transition to having my own space, this is just what it is. You know, I don't have to worry about the new standard when this is the standard. Right, I don't have to make it a new standard. This is the standard. So by the time I hit that standard, I've already been maintaining that standard for 4 years. 5 years. Technically, it would have been about 4 or 5 years. So it's not a new standard for me to attain. It's just making this transition from one spot to another. I've lived with enough women, like I said, unless you're specific women. I don't necessarily plan on moving in with anybody. Sorry, ladies. I enjoy my freedom. A lot of women ain't shit. I don't give a fuck how much you think guys give to her. Like a lot of women ain't shit. A man could think he's God gifted women, but some men just ain't shit. It's just the truth of the matter. Ain't nothing about that fake. It's women talk about men playing the video game, and shorty, you still color on your face, and you still gotta be at the club every weekend. You that bitch that's 40 in the club. Remember when y'all used to talk about bitches 40 in the club? That bitch 40 and still going to the club. Bitch, you just about 40 still going to the club. Right? Y'all don't have, y'all want to call me malnourished and because I watch my weight. Like, what type of grown man only weighs that? Baby, you 5'3" at 240 pounds. Shut your big back ass up. You're not gonna make me feel bad because I watch my weight. I'm 5'5", 5'6.5" with shoes on. There's no way I'm supposed to be 200 pounds, 180 pounds. The biggest right now I will go is 160, 165, given my body frame and proportion wise. And that's if I'm lifting. Like, baby, you too big. Okay, right? Hey, you could try to hide behind the shit. Like, it's my adult weight. Oh, baby, it's called being overweight. You're not athletic, thick, baby. You're not even thick anymore. So the fatter the berry, the sweeter the juice. You must be sweet. Your ass back. I'm not saying all. Just saying 80% of the women at this age, like, a lot of them let themselves go. know, now they're jealous at the thinner, prettier young lady. Like for me, what catches me, my eyesight, is the body frame before I see a face sometimes. Hope that when I see the body frame, the face match the age I'm looking for. Like, get out of here, young. Get out of my face. But I like being in your face. Shut up, bitch. I'll be in your face. By me, I mean my ding. Just what it is, what it is. Like, baby, no. You skinny. Stay in shape, baby. I blew up to 160 and dropped all the way back down to 145. Before I blew up, I wasn't able to hit 130. Like if I hit 130, that's because it's been about 2 months and I ain't did shit but eat and sleep. Because I'm fucking somebody and all they need me for is to eat and sleep and fuck them. So I reach 130. I couldn't maintain 130 to save my life. 120, 125 was my fluctuation weight. Then within the past 7 years, I blew up. This was after I hit my 30s. I blew up to 160. Took me 2 years to get that weight under control and drop it down. So the shit wasn't easy. Now I'm 150. Max. Between 145 and 150. Like proportion matters. It's not body weight, it's body proportion. Like a big girl that's proportioned well, like she might be big, but her ass and her titties still stick out further than her stomach do. Like it don't look bad. The motherfucker know how to dress. Like I might fuck you, big girl. Some people just got good proportions. Like 6 feet, 150 pounds. Like, you're super skinny, baby. At 6 feet, I gotta put you at least 170, 175 to be, slim thick. Right, height versus width. Height versus width versus length. The length is how thick you are. So, with this from the side, how does your sides come in? Height, length, toe to heel type of thing. Right, from the side view. Like I said, it's right. It's not necessarily about weight. Because 5'5", athletic 160 165 is a different type of thick compared to 5'5", 200 pounds. Like, and that's if you're like athletic thick, right? 5'5", 160 athletic thick, like you work out, that's completely different than 5'5", 160 and no exercise. Like the body type is so different. I put work and effort into mine. I like to feed my chicks. Baby, I'm a firm believer in feed the beast. Your ass gotta exercise. Because if you're full, then you want to get rubbed on. After you get rubbed on, you want to take a nap. After you take a nap, you're in a good mood. Which means you might want to get rubbed on again. Right now, I just don't have confidence to date. All around, like, I don't have confidence to date. Too many bitches ain't shit. And I am a little hurt at this point, emotionally. You know, low self-esteem. Except, I could be honest with myself. Being honest with yourself is the first way to build yourself up. You know, you gotta. You could lie to somebody else, but don't lie to yourself. You shouldn't be lying to people at all. But you know, lying to yourself ain't gonna help. What's the point of lying to yourself? It might be me as to why I'm single. Might be some women ain't shit. It's been so many women, so that's like, it scared the shit out of me. Stop moving, motherfucker. That's your man. That ain't my man. I don't know. Nah. Like I said, when it comes to certain shit, just some women ain't shit. So, and I'm just like, I don't want to be with. And then some women only want to use me for my man. That's why I used to think, like, maybe I'm bad in bed. But there's been a lot of women that just use me for sex. Yeah, so it ain't right. It ain't that I'm bad in bed. Like, maybe I'm ugly, but there's a lot of women that love being in my face. I came to the conclusion sometimes it's just ain't shit. I have to be you. Come on, bitch. Some bitches just ain't shit, to be honest. There's nothing you can do about that. Because it's just the truth. Man, there's one girl that worked down the street from where I work at. She wants to see the pussy so bad. She got her quirks. Like, I'm cool. She's not ugly. She just, like I said, got a corpse. No, not that. Pretty eyes, pretty nose, nice lips. Got a bad. She might use me. I can't use me. If I was the evil man, I would. So. I'm still out here looking. She showed me attention though. That's all it takes right now, show me some attention and some affection. I'm intimidating. I am. Because I'm not ugly. You know? I take care of myself. And I'm at a point right now where I don't care to hear the bullshit. Right, I'm at a point where I don't care to hear the bullshit. It's all that ain't I a pretty girl shit out the window. What the fuck do you bring to the table? How do you enrich my life, baby? When women actually have to have value, it's intimidating. Because a good woman knows that your money don't mean shit. A good woman knows, you know, that just certain things can't buy character. So, right, like, you know, I got a kid, I got responsibilities, you know, not just at the house, but at the job, as manager, and all this other shit. Like, how the fuck do you enrich my life for me to even give a fuck? All that. I said, hee hee hee, I'm just a pretty girl. Shit don't mean shit no more. You played that shit out. So it's a bit intimidating when it's like, you can't just bat your eyes anymore. Now you feel old because shorty right here, body better than yours too. Yeah, and she's younger and prettier. So you gotta get your shit together. And regardless of what you say, you gotta get your shit together now. So it's intimidating because that, as much as I need some pussy, I really don't give a fuck. Happy for the streets. Anyway, like I said, there's a lot of bitches on my timeline that's about to be them 40-year-old women still at the club. You 40, still at the club, and still single. Let's look at the ugly truth. 40, still at the club, still single. Remember when y'all used to talk about those women? Like, bitch, what are you doing with your life? Hear that? That's the mirror calling. Anyway, Final Fantasy 15 is next.